Okay, so let's make the easiest envelope ever. So get a strip of paper and have it the width of the envelope that you want it to be. This here is 2 inches. Then from one end of the strip, fold both corners to make an arrow shape like we did as kids making aeroplanes. Then fold the point bit back so that you've got a straight edge here. Then you want to decide what depth of your envelope you want. So here I've got it at 2 inches. So you want to double it. So I've got 2 inches here and 2 inches here. And then we just want to fold it at this point to there. And then burnish both of those lines there. And you should have something that resembles this, which is then our envelope made. 3 ways of putting the envelope together. Either you can just stick it all down and then put it onto a junk journal page, scrapbooking page, or whatever project you're working on. Just stick this bit down, leaving these 2 areas, these 2 ends open so that you can put a tag through or a note inside. Or like a traditional envelope would be, if you just glue down both of the sides here, leave that top bit open and you can put in a tag, a note, a little secret message from that top end there. Here are some examples of envelopes that I have made. Some that are square, some that are rectangle, a couple that are DL sort of size. They've been made from papers from Art by Marlene, Dina Wakeley, Crafter's Companion, just textbook exercises, graph paper, just scraps of paper, craft paper, any scraps of paper or book pages that you may have, make the envelopes and they will all look very nice. Here I have made a tag using the various envelopes. At the top I've used a mini envelope that's all been sealed down and made into a dangle. The middle one is a traditional style envelope that has just got a few labels and a bits of ephemera in, and the bottom one is where one side has been sealed and the other side has an opening where I have put in a decorated tag. Just to give you a close-up of the tag and the elements that have been used and how they have been put together. On this petite journal by Clarity Stamp from Barbara Gray, the envelope on this bigger tag has a side opening in which I have put a decorated tag, and on the front is a cluster to embellish it further. Just to give you a close-up of the tag that is on the petite journal. This is a tag-shaped card that I have made using 2 of the different styles of envelopes. A mini envelope to make the dangle at the top there, and a larger envelope which I have embellished with a cluster. Just to show you a close-up of both the dangle and the envelope that I have used to create this card. On this book I've used a big envelope to decorate it with, and I've put in a few bits of stationery which I have decorated with brads. On the front of the envelope there is a paperclip cluster. I hope I've given you some inspiration of how to use envelopes on your various projects. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time.